Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to multiply decimals when the second number involved is 10 or multiples of 10. So let us take an example here and then let us see how we can perform this multiplication. Let's say we want to multiply 3.8946 by 1000. So as a first step here, step number 1, the solution, we'll write it down in terms of these steps. As step number 1, we're going to write the number down, 3.8946 multiplied by 1000, and then in 1000 there are three zeros in here, or we can also write 1000 as 10 to the power of 3. There are three zeros in there. Therefore, when we multiply this out, the result what we're going to get here is going to be, we can write this one as 3.8946, and since there are three zeros, we're going to move the decimal place 3 places to the right, 1, 2, 3 places to the right, and then place the decimal point after the 4, like this. So we can write that one as 3.89. So let me erase this. And then write it as 3894.6, and this is our answer. When we take 3.8946 and multiply by 1000, the result is going to be 3894.6. So the way we can recognize that is by recognizing the number of zeros in 1000, or 1000 also can be written as 10 to the power of 3. So therefore there are three places for us to move, and therefore in the product we're going to move the decimal place from just after 3, that is from that first place to 3 places to the right, like that. Therefore we can call this as step 2, and that step 2 is recognizing the number of zeros in 1000, or writing it in terms of an exponential format in that manner, and then moving the decimal place in the product in that manner. Okay, let us see if we can apply this same procedure to another example. Let's say we have an example of this time. Same number, 3.8946, and this time we want to multiply by 10,000. 10,000 means we can write it in an exponential notation as 10 to the power of 4, isn't it? And there are 4 zeros in 10,000. There are 4 zeros in 10,000. So as a first step, step number 1, we're going to write the number down, 3.8946 multiplied by 10,000, and then in here we want to recognize the number of zeros in 10,000, and as I mentioned, there are 4 zeros in 10,000, or we can also write this as 10 to the power of 4. Now we can perform the multiplication, and then it is going to be 3.8946. Since there are 4 zeros to move, we'll move the decimal place 4 places, 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So we're going to place the decimal point after 6. Therefore we can write this one as 38946.0. So this is our answer. This is how we can multiply numbers with tens or power of tens. The multiplication with tens or power of tens is a lot simpler, because it is just a matter of moving the decimal place that many number of places to the right, depending upon the number of zeros we have in that number. Let us take one more example in the same process and then try to explain this. We want to multiply 3.8946 by a large number, 100,000 this time. Okay, so we will break it down into these different steps. Step number 1, write the numbers down. 3.8946 multiplied by 100,000. In 100,000 there are 5 zeros in here. This is going to be 10 to the power of 5. We can also write 100,000 as 10 to the power of 5. Therefore there are 5 zeros to know. And therefore the way we can write this is as follows. 3.8946 times 100,000, we can write this as 3.8946, and this time we're going to move the decimal place 5 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is no number there, so we can put a 0 there, and then we're going to place the decimal place after the 0. Therefore we can write this one as 389,460.0. So this is the way we can multiply numbers involving tens or power of tens. So in my next presentation we shall see how to perform division with decimal numbers.